voice, so I hope y'all can hear this. Super sick. But I got requested to do Sidefull tutorial. I did not understand this trick in the past. I was actually really bad at it, and eventually, like, first time I tried it outside, I tore a ligament in my ankle a long time ago. So I recently understood it because I always had like a mental block for it. So I decided to, you know what, like, since I had tumble tech, I had the gym, I was like, I might as well try and just learn it. And found out it was a lot easier than I thought. A little thing about this tutorial, this is gonna be a tutorial for a Sidefull, not a Sidefull down. I don't get fully done with the side flip, then open and gyro. I literally just side flip, kind of tuck it, and spin while flipping. Prerequisite, I would probably say, have a side flip, of course. You have to have at least some knowledge of twisting. You don't have to have, you know, back fulls or anything like that. I'd say probably what would help more with this would be having a front full or a Rudy, because it feels more like that. Side fulls are probably the most blind trick I have ever done until you start understanding it. So you start off doing a normal side flip, tuck it, and once you're about, I don't know, you start here, get to about here, you're gonna pull it, leave it open a little bit, stay tucked, just slide off, keep everything engaged really tight, open, spin it down. By the way, yeah, this is like my favorite shirt, and I stained it with grease. I'm still gonna wear it, so. The base twist for this flip comes from the set where you turn 90 into it, you side flip. The thing is, when you start flipping over, you should be side flipping the direction that you twist. So if I twist left, in my side flip, I should go this way. So I do a side flip to the right, so that I can tuck and twist left. I mean, that should make sense, because you don't want to go, you turn the other way. That's really complicated. Like, I guess a lot of people will say, like, when they twist, they either punch the armpit or they turn the hips. In a side flip, Sidefull, the thing is, you'll side flip, and then the twist comes from you kind of opening. So the open, since you already had that 90, once you go here and you start opening, you'll immediately start twisting. I'd say you should still kind of like try to pull your shoulders a little bit and tighten your hips, try to make them all follow each other. So that way you'll actually make sure that rotation starts. But you'll notice that if you go for a side flip, tuck, and then open a little bit, you're gonna start twisting. So just focus on that open. And I'm really stressing the fact that when you're here, just slide off, keep your hands in. Don't try to go here and go punch. Don't punch, don't straighten the turn. Unless you're doing full down or gyro, you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you're here, stay in this crunch position, let that rotation start naturally. If you have good spatial awareness, you'll know where the ground is. You'll know when to open up, when to land. For Sidefulls though, you are kind of staying here until the ground comes to you, because usually, especially if you're doing it low, like flat, you finish the rotation as you're landing. So you'll come around here, and then right before you hit the ground, that rotation finishes up, and then you're just absorbing. That's it. Of course, you're not gonna want to be like, oh, I'm gonna do a Sidefull this way, and then land like this, you know, with your feet facing that way. It is a very blind flip. Spotting the landing isn't the easiest thing to do. It's more of a spatial awareness spotting. You don't actually go, there it is, and then see it. At least I don't. If someone else does, they probably have better tech than me. When it comes to Sidefull, the most important part is, I'd say there's more than one, obviously, but one that is most important for me that I constantly either forget or mess up to do during the flip is, once I start, I have to go for this tuck. Like, as soon as you go, you have to get here first. If you don't get here, you lose all the rotation. So the thing is, sometimes I'll go here and I'll just try to skip this and go straight for it, which, number one, I lose a lot of rotation. Two, my twist isn't, you know, gonna be executed exactly when I want it to be, so it might be overdone. because I'll be twisting longer than flipping. But another thing is starting to try to get that height and the whip. So when I do it running, it's easy to get the height. Okay, so as soon as I get the height, just get the rip. But whenever I was trying it standing in a gym, the problem was getting the height and the rip at the same time, because when you go for that, you have to, like, it's easy to standing tuck and do a flip like that. But to go from here to here and try to still flip and make it around, it's hard. Because have you ever done a side flip like this in the air? It's crazy to try to do that fly ground. So you have to really focus on that shoulder pulling over, getting a tight tuck at the very beginning, tight tuck at the beginning, and literally the tech is sliding off of your knees, sliding off, keeping them up though, and just getting in like a crunch position. It's almost like you're doing a crunch. You get here, and then once the ground comes, you spot open. So it's boom, here, open. So you're not gonna go, you know, like full down tech. It's a side full. So the reason is so you can keep the rotation and the flip going at the same time without getting one over the other. Here are some things about a side full. A lot of people will try to, so I'm sideways, right? A lot of people who do side flip, they're here, right? And this is proper. This is how you need to do it, because once you open and try to land, you need your shoulders over your toes. But when a lot of people go for side full, they'll go here, try to do it like a normal full. So they'll come here and then think like a normal full. So they'll end up coming out with their chest behind them, and their feet will land and they'll fall backwards. So if you're ever having that problem, then you need to make sure you get that tuck, get open. That's why that's so important as well. It's because it gets your chest over your feet. The way that I side full is not from a punch. I like to gather step it. Number one, because it gives me a lot of help to have my chest turn into the side flip, which when you tuck it and open, that half turn at the beginning contributes 100% to the rotation for when you open up and try to fold. Also, punching is just really bad for your knees, especially in a side flip. Another thing is, this is a really awkward run up that I'm doing. This ledge is like to my thigh. I'm trying to go 1, 2, bam. It's a good setup, it works for me, but when you want to start learning it, you can either have something like this or go off a flat ledge, because I feel like a flat ledge is way easier. So if I had like, if this was like a little bit higher, you know, I could go left, right, step, go up. So remember when I said that I like to gather because it turns me into the flip? If you go here, you're still getting that rotation, but the thing is, that is not as easy. I know a lot of people think it is because everyone sees people side full like that, but they're on spring floor. If you do that outside, that is not going to work as well. I like to go 1, 2, up. You should get the lift off the toes, everything. Pull it up. So the thing is, when I do a side full here, I should land about here. Not very far. Not far at all. It's like maybe 3 feet. Since a lot of people go for side full and they'll dive, so they'll end up landing like crooked sideways way out here with their feet, and they're falling on their hip. You have to take it up. You have to. So I feel super weak today. My ankle's hurt, but I want to see if I can do a side full off that. I'm gonna try this once, and then I'll be done unless I get close. If I get close, I'll try it again. But yeah, here it goes. I slipped. Like you want to go up for it and understand, like, yeah, I'm gonna fully commit to it rather than bailing or freaking out in the middle of it. You have to be very confident when you try this trick, as you should be with every trick. You know, I'm not gonna go back to like, oh my god. But yeah, it's a side full tutorial. It's not super complicated. I'm pretty sure that anyone could learn this. I mean, I'm not known as the side flip guy. I have never really done side flips in lines or just normal videos. So yeah, if I can get them, day and then work it around 3 days and then do it flat in a gym, I mean, I feel like anyone could learn it. So just go out, try it safely if you have the equipment. If you don't, really try to walk down and break it down in your head as well as physically to understand it so that you can attempt it yourself. I don't want anyone trying to go for it and then freaking out and then landing upside down or something. So try it only if you're confident. Yeah, that's Twitch tutorial. I ramble a lot, but I hope you guys liked it. And now I'm going to try and bring back First Try or Die. So, yeah. Peace. Nah, should that be like a fucking ending thing? It's like, yo. I hate myself, but I'm gonna do it. Peace. Peace. Yeah, Tresk. Hate everything.